Hi, this is JP LaForest from Studio JPEG. In this video, I'm going to be doing a review of this Pergear A216C LED video light. And this comes with their air switch technology, which is really innovative and quite useful to have. These LED lights come in various different kits, and the kit that Pergear sent me to review came with this battery that is very easy to slide in. And of the different versions of these LED lights, I think the Pergear is really the most evolved, and you can see that the products matured in every version that has been made of these LED lights. So to get started, you can either use the AC adapter, which was not included, but this is a very standard format that you can get a compatible adapter at a wide variety of stores. Or you can use the battery, which they sent me with the kit. And you just basically, you take the battery, you put it in the slider, you slide it in, and it connects. You can hear the click to know that the battery is in place. And there's the quick release button here that allows you to take the battery off. And the nice thing with this is that you can shake it, do whatever you want. The battery stays in place until you press that button, which means that while you're shooting for a wedding video, for example, or event videography, then you know your battery is secure and it's not going to fall in the middle of a shoot, which is really important when you're using one of these. And then in the back, you're going to see there's basically two dials here. The bottom one is for the intensity, and the first click is on, and then you can do the intensity up to high. And then you have the color calibration here. If you get the smaller model of these, I think they only have one color LEDs. But if you get the 216 LEDs, then you get LEDs of both different colors. So you get 108 of the 5500K and 108 of the 3200K. So you can have it calibrated. So now I put it at 5500K. And if I use it as a fill light like this in the minimum intensity, it blends really well with my other 5500K video light. But if I were to put it in tungsten at 3200K, you're going to see that it's going to be more of a golden glow on this side, which can also give a different effect. And it allows you, this is a great video light for event photography especially, because it really lets you quickly go from daylight to tungsten. So you can really, no matter what type of lighting is in the room, you can very quickly adapt. And as you all know, with event photography and videography, adapting quickly is what really makes a big difference on if you're going to have a great shoot or not. And now on to the air switch that comes with it. And basically it's a sensor on top of it. And you just pass your hand and it turns the light on, and you can pass it again to turn it off. Now, the really cool thing about that is that if you're shooting a video and while you're shooting, you decide, oh, you know what, for this scene, I have to fill in some extra light. Then as you're filming, you just pass your hand. You don't touch anything, so you don't cause any vibrations. And then when you don't need it, you can stop it. And the beauty of it is that you didn't touch the dials. So the next time you need it, you start it up and it's going to be exactly the same settings as it used to be. And I find that as long as you pass at a short enough distance from here, so if you pass really high up, nothing's going to happen. But if you pass at a reasonable distance, it works every time, and it's a really nice sensor that they have there. So by having the dials always at the same location, that means that as you're shooting, you can very easily start it or stop the light, again, without causing any vibrations. And also by keeping the same settings. So as you go from environment to environment, then you know that your light is always the same. So that means that your other camera settings like shutter speed, aperture, and all that stuff will remain the same. So it's really practical if you're doing a lot of interviews or wedding videos where you move around a lot. This is really going to be a nice addition to your kit. And the other feature is that if this thing bugs you for whatever reason, if you put your hand on top for a few seconds, then you're going to see it blinking. And that means that the air switch has been deactivated for this thing. So then you can pass your hand in on top of it as much as you want, and it's going to stay on. And at that point, the only way to turn it off and back on is to actually use the switch in the back. And that's going to bring it back to the way it used to be. So in the back here, and I'm not sure if you can see with the current lighting in here, but there's a little indicator here for the battery life. And right now it's saying that the battery is at 4/4 full. And the interesting thing is that if I adjust the power of it, then it shows that it's at 3/4 full. So it does take into consideration the power that you have. So then you can kind of guess how long it's going to last based on your current usage. So if your battery is running low, you can lower the output and see how much more battery life it's going to give you that way. And in the bottom here, it comes with a really nice adapter that the basic of it is that it's a hot shoe adapter that you can put the same place that you would put a flash on top of a camera. But on top of that, they built in a 3/4 inch 20 thread hole in the bottom here, which means that you can use this to attach it to pretty much any standard tripod. So you can go from tripod, you can put it in a hot shoe, you can use it on the light stain, whichever way that you like. And then it comes with this little diffuser here that you just, there's a little hole that you put it in. So you put it on one side, put it on the other side, and it pops into place there. And again, it's very secure that it doesn't fall as you shake the thing. So I did some testing before I started filming this. And the light quality of this is really nice. It has a very decent CRI, or color rendition index, I think. And that means that the colors come out the way they're supposed to come. And they're very accurate. And so that's perfect for video. It doesn't cause any flickering as you're filming, which is really nice and very important also. The build quality is really nice to this. And the light intensity for such a small unit, I'm very impressed with. It goes really brightly, as I can demonstrate here in a sec. So if I put it in maximum, it's really bright. And then you can go again from daylight setting, 5500K, all the way to tungsten. Or you can go somewhere in the middle, which is going to be even the brightest of it. So with all of that, it's a very versatile lamp. It's really bright, well built. I love the features, especially the air switch on it is really practical, and I wish that more of my LED lamps had it. Definitely a feature that I'll be looking into in the future, because as I said, as you're filming, you can just turn the lamp on and off. You don't cause vibrations, and that's really nice because I have the camera right here, and if I were to touch something, you're going to see that the video starts shaking. So if I were to turn the light on or something like that on top of it, you'd see that that's very disrupting to the video. With a light like this, you just do like this and you turn the light on and off. So the kit that Pergear sent me also came with a nice little cleaning kit that is really practical too. And first part is a cloth for cleaning the lenses. Always good to have plenty of those around. And then it came with these little gloves here that have a nice stretch to them. So even though I have very large hands, they still fit quite well. And these are anti-static gloves, and they have a very nice grip to them. So in the inside here, it's a very grippy material. So definitely something that I'll consider using when I'm cleaning lenses or something like that. It really grabs whatever you're taking, so it's not going to slip. And also with the anti-static, it means that you're not going to be zapping any of the electronics that you're working with. The last part it brings is a lens pen, which kind of looks like a lipstick, But once you take it off, you'll see that it comes with a nice little brush here that you can use to brush off the dust on your lenses. So that's really practical to have also. So all in all, I really recommend this LED light, which is under the brand name of PureGear. And it's manufactured by EM Great, which makes a lot of photography and videography accessories. They make a lot of different lights, not just the PureGear, but the PureGear are the ones with their new air switch, which is really great. So I recommend you check them out. There's a bunch of links below. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave them in the comment box and I'll do my best to answer them. And if you like the video, please click like, subscribe, and share with a friend. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.